VIP means the world is your oyster. Do whatever you want. Go wherever you want. You know these people that have VIP wristbands all over their arms at every festival, every concert? We're not looking for you right now because you've already lived a good enough life. We're looking for someone that would be considered LIP. You consider yourself the least important person currently listening to KROQ for whatever the reason may be.
Maybe somebody never invites you to your family's holiday gatherings, like Jake.
Perhaps.
You know, that happens where he really doesn't get invited, and every year he still goes. But that's, a real LIP situation.
If you consider yourself an LIP, we'd like to go ahead and flip the script and give you VIP access to Saturday's KROQ Almost Acoustic Christmas. You get two tickets on the floor, plus VIP, plus, because that's not enough, and we really want you to feel important for at least one time in your life, we'll give you a Vizio 5.1 soundbar as well. So you get 3 things: VIP access, tickets on the floor, and a soundbar from Vizio.
Only winners have sound bars.
That's a real winner move right there. Everyone else just listens to normal, boring sound from their TV, and you get extra access through that soundbar. And that's what it's all about. So why are you unimportant? Why do you consider yourself to be the least important person? Maybe it's one thing that happened.
Maybe you've been overlooked at your company. There's a million reasons.
Yeah.
And we know most of them from personal experience. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yes. Very, very regularly we get that stuff. Christina on KROQ, why do you consider yourself an LIP?
Because I am the person in my family that people do not think about calling me to go on vacations with them. They only think about calling me when they need something. Like, they were going to Costa Rica. Oh, can you dog sit for me? Can you house sit for me? They went to Europe. I mean, it's not like I don't have the money, but they just don't ever think of me unless they need something from me.
So they say, hey, we have a whole trip to Costa Rica. You're like, oh, cool. What dates? They're like, well, we don't want you to go, but we want you to dog sit.
But we have this fern that we need you to water.
Right. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Hold on. Nice way to start. I consider why you would feel unimportant.
I bet she's also always the last to get, breaking family news.
Doesn't know about it till after the fact.
It's like, by the way, that guy's dead and this girl's pregnant.
Ivan, why do you consider yourself the least important person currently listening to KROQ? Go ahead.
I've lived with my neighbor for about 10 years, and my name's Ivan. I either get Steven or Marvin. Steven or Marvin, and no matter who I meet, it's Steven or Marvin. That's it. That's all I get.
From your roommate of 10 years?
Yeah, and the only thing I get is, oh, Marvin. It's Ivan. Oh, Steven. No, Ivan.
And
Ivan, yes.
Right. You've corrected them for 10 years, and they still have not learned your name.
And they still, so I'm just, okay, at this point, I'm Marvin now.
Yeah, okay, I got it. That's good. That's fine. It's nice when you finally just accept the fact I will go by a different name.
Yes, finally. I'm just Marvin.
Yeah, because really, as someone who butchers quite a few names when people call the show.
God, but this roommate clearly thinks this person is so unimportant. That I'm going to yes, Marvin this, Marvin that, and then continue to get it wrong for years.
David on KROQ, we're looking for someone that considers themselves unimportant. We'd like to go ahead and change that for you and give you some VIP tickets to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas on Saturday. You'll be on the floor right up close by the big bands and get some VIP access to hang out in the clubs. I think there's food, drinks, etc. Plus, Vizio Soundbar will be yours as well. And all we're asking you is, why do you consider yourself unimportant or an LIP, David?
Well, I lost my job 2 years ago. I've been sleeping on the couch for the last 2 years. The dog's now in my bed with my wife. And every time she leaves for work, she calls me a loser instead of saying, I love you. So, like I said, I've been on the couch for 2 years, Lost my job 2 years ago. Haven't found work since. And
are you on the couch as a result of the fact that you're not getting along with your wife, or is it because the dog has taken over your spot in the bed?
Well, the reason why is because I got in a big car accident before I lost my job. And ever since then, I've been on the couch. And now, since I can't find a job now, she just took the dog over. So now the dog's her husband. And she calls me.
Oh, my gosh, you loser.
Vanessa.
And I'm on the couch right now talking with you guys.
Okay, all right. He loves his couch.
When you spend long enough on the couch, though, it does kind of become a nice home away from home. Don't you agree?
I agree. I could live on my couch for months on end, I think, happily.
I mean, think of all the places you don't have to step.
Just close proximity to the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's already a step in the right direction. Lindsay, why do you consider yourself an LIP?
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm least important because my mom always forgets my birthday. Normally parents are the one texting siblings. Like, call your sister. My siblings are texting my mom to call me.
Your own mother?
What's her reasoning?
Yeah.
What's her reason for why she forgets your birthday? Does she have a reason for it, or?
No, I don't know. She just can't remember my birthday. Never knows what city I live in, what job I have. I think because I was first, but I was just I don't know. out first into the world and out first of her memory. I
But
guess.
she remembers all the other siblings' birthdays?
Oh yeah, siblings, grandkids, like
Grandkids?
Oh,
like,
my God. You're getting extended family she's remembering, and yours every year. It's like, whoops, look at that.
It's so funny to me, too, that she can't remember her job.
Carlos, why do you consider yourself an LIP? Looking for someone who considers himself not that important in life, in their job, in their relationship.
Hey, what's
up, Carlos?
Hey, love you guys.
Thank you, Carlos.
Love you
too.
guys. You guys are amazing. I just, it's nothing, honestly. It's just my boss doesn't even know my name, man. Like, she won't even recognize me in the hallway.
So you don't even, your boss doesn't even know that you're an employee?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, I can kind of see it.
Who let that guy in here? And he's like, I've worked here for how many years you been there, Carlos?
I've been there for like 10 years already.
Oh, man, that's when you start to feel like you're just part of the wallpaper.
Can't get Employee of the Month when no one knows you're an employee.
No one even knows you're there. Christine on KROQ, good morning. Why do you consider yourself an LIP?
hello.
Hi, what's up?
Yeah, I out with my girlfriends, and nobody ever buys me any drinks or pays attention. I don't look like anything. Just kind of nothing.
I don't look like anything. Just kind of nothing.
I relate to this 100%. I'm not going into a bar going, I probably won't have to pay for anything.
Deborah.
Nobody's making conversation just to make it.
Hey, listen, I know usually people don't brag about the fact that when they're unimportant. People like to brag about things like, you won't believe it, I had VIP access. But let's go ahead and celebrate some LIP action. What's going on with you?
Hello?
Hi, what's up, Deborah?
Hi, yes. Well, I'm a teacher, and I think that my job is important. I help kids, but my family is doctors and lawyers, and because I don't make the money they do, they put me down and be like, why don't you get a real job? And
oh, my God.
Make some money.
Which person in your relative, which relative in your family said to you, quote, why don't you get a real job?
My brother.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
And it also depends on what type of doctor. Like, if a podiatrist is like, get a real job.
Right.
Definitely has a different feel than if, like, a surgeon is telling you that.
Mike, why do you consider yourself unimportant? These stories are kind of sad now. Now I'm a little bit depressed.
Well,
but
this is Sweet Divots,
Sweet
everyone.
Divots, what's up?
My wife and I were getting married in Oregon. Our flight was canceled, and we had to get bumped onto a different flight on standby. My wife, they knew that it was our wedding that was coming up, and they moved my wife to first class, but they said I had to still stay on standby because there was no room for me on the plane. And I explained to them that I was getting married to that person that was right there. And if my wife didn't come off the list to join me, I don't think we would have ever gotten married. But I stood on that standby list for a very long time.
All right. I
Well,
get
yeah,
it.
but your fiance did leave so that you both could fly together. That would be so bad if she was just like, see ya. It's hard to turn down first class.
If I had the option for first class, you'll get there eventually. Why don't I sit next to a screaming baby? That sounds amazing. Eve, why do you consider yourself LIP, least important person?
My work has a book club, and I just started going only if they had a movie for it. And now they're just like starting to judge me and won't invite me unless.
Oh, I see. They started a book club, but you'll only actually take part in it if you can watch the version
Getting
of it.
rejected by a book club
That's
is
sad.
pretty
Book
sad.
clubs will take anyone.
They will take absolutely anyone.
Anyone who shows up.
Even if you just show up and say, I've never read a book.
Yep, they don't care.
They don't care. They just want to talk to you.
You can be illiterate as long as you have a pulse. You're in the book club. Go ahead, Natalie.
Hi. My birthday is on December 30th, so every year everybody just blows me off, and like throughout my whole life I haven't really had like a great birthday because it's in between Christmas and New Year's. And my mom even said having kids was overrated.
Okay. Well, that's nice to hear from your own parents.
Well, she is right.
Allie, there's a lot of people on the phone that still think that they are the least important person listening. We've heard a lot of stories. Anyone jump out to you that you think we should give them the VIP access
I
that
think
they've
my
never experienced?
favorite of everyone that we've heard is Marvin.
Yeah, his name is Ivan. His name has been Ivan for 10 years. His own roommate calls him either Marvin or Steven, and he has never learned his name.
And they've been roommates for 10 years.
And
that is truly forgettable.
At some point, you just go, I've corrected you so many times, but you just don't care.
And that's, I think, the definition of a least important person. The fact that you can't even bother to remember their name after that long.
Once again, I forget his name, but that guy wins. Is it Marvin? Is it Steven?
We'll put him under Steven.
Yeah.
At will call.
Steven and or Marvin. Get some VIP tickets waiting for you for KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas. And for everyone else who feels unimportant, fear not. You'll have more tickets coming up to win with us starting at 9 o'clock this morning. And then all day long right here on KROQ as we get your ass on the floor. Lincoln Park now, and then the 12 Days of Listmas next on KROQ. Well, look at you. You made it through a Klein Alley Show video. You probably didn't want it to begin with, and maybe you didn't even know who we are, but let's be honest. The internet's all about connecting with complete strangers that may or may not kill you one day.
If you like it, you can subscribe for more. Just click this button.
Or over there, or there. We're not really sure. You've heard it a lot. And, comment and like and all that bullshit. It actually does help, believe it or not. So we're saying it because we really do mean it.
And you can also listen to the live show or download the podcast if you missed anything and you're getting SHOMO.
Yeah, we're on the radio. You can find one of these things in the museum.